Hi everyone, hope you're well, hope you had a good day, good week. Just resetting my music. Alright, good. So here we are then. The screen looks a bit dark at the top, doesn't it? Hold on, let me turn it down a bit. I'll point it down. Okay. So get organised here. Do apologise. Is that better? Oh, it's still dark at the top. Can't work that out. Hold on. I do apologise, guys. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Let's try a bit higher. Okay, that's better. Okay, good. Right, now we've gone too far the other way. Never mind, we'll be there in a second. Alright, good. That should do us. That'll be fine. Good. Alright, let's get started then. So welcome to the second empty hand session. I hope you've enjoyed the first session. I hope you practiced it 2 or 3 times and build some skill, or start to build some skill already, and we'll progress from there. Good, right, so feet together, hands by your sides. Good, right, so we're going to start by stepping to side, stepping and closing this way. Depending whether you've done the beginner's course, if you have done the beginner's course and you did the last session as well, then obviously you've done sort of 7 weeks worth of training, so you should be feeling some fitness and health benefits, really. So hopefully you are starting to feel a little bit more active, a little bit more motivated. Right, let's go forward and back. If you haven't done the beginner's course, and this is just your second session, then I would suggest you go back to the beginner's course, because the things that I do in this session are based around the fact that I assume you've done the beginner's course, and that gives me a good guide as to what you know. So I'm going to lead off with the other leg now. So I've got an idea of which techniques that you're familiar with, and then where I can build from there. Good, alright, so just nice light jog on the spot, and just gently push those arms out in front of you. Nice and steady. Good, arm across your chest and pull in. Good, other arm, push your chest, pull in. Alright, relax your arms, put one leg forward into knee swings. So you're going to bring our knee up this way, nice and steadily through here, gradually getting higher. That's about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, get back in my toes. Remember, I say this to you often, but you can do all of these things that we do together. You can do it more intensely, less intensely, harder than I do it, softer than I do it, whatever you want. Just make this all fit you, make it really for your benefit. Just gently push your hands together and lock your fingers and pull your hands apart. You're going to push those hands together again. and pull apart. Put one hand on top of the other and push them together. And change them over. Alright, good. Circle one arm forward. Big circles. I'm right up by your ear. Get some movement in that shoulder. And backwards. Other arm forward. And back. Good, now cross your body and back. That's lovely. Alright, so just put one leg forward. You're going to do some straight leg swings. I'm going to start low, gradually get higher. I'll be a bit higher at number 10 than I am at number 1. But I'm going to do this steadily. I don't want to injure anything. Right, so I'm going to swing the leg up, and when my hamstring and my glute muscle says that's high enough, I'm going to allow it to drop back again. 3, 4, maybe swing a bit higher the next time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good stuff around. And my legs wide, about twice as wide as my shoulders are. So this is my shoulder width, about twice as much with my feet. I bend my knees. I'm going to push my knees out with my elbows. Just gently lower my hips down. So I'm trying to get my bottom down nice and low. And I can feel that stretching the adductors on the inside of my legs here. It's a nice stretch. Just relax. Let things happen gradually. And your muscles will ease off if you give them time. Instead, you can take some of your body weight on your elbows onto your knees. But what I'm really doing is push my knees outwards this way. That's good. Right, now place your hands on the floor, straighten your legs, lower your head down. Yeah, that's nice. Right, let's put one hand in the air so we get a good twist. And change hands. A nice gentle twist on that torso. Good. Well, now I'm going to pull my chest down towards my right thigh. Doesn't matter which way you go to, the side's good. Nice and gently. Good, now over to the other side. Just pull down towards that thigh. Lovely, and down towards the centre. Good, right now, let's go back to what we did before. Push your knees out, lower our hips down, you can stretch. Now, obviously, I have no idea of what age you are when you're doing this with me. So if you're youthful and full of vigour and energy, you may be able to do these stretching exercises far more easily and far more energetically than I do. And that's great, go for it. Get the most out of your system, just be careful not to injure yourself. And if you're a similar age to me, in your 60s or older and you want to do this more gently, that's fine as well. Remember, nobody is probably going to see what you're doing. So make it enjoyable for you, make it useful for you, make this work for you. Yeah, that's the most important thing. All right, so I'm going to place one leg forward. I'm going to swing upwards and outwards this time. All right, so swinging up and down stretches or loosens off my hamstring and glute. If I add this sideways action to it, this outward action, it adds the movement of the adductor. So do it carefully. Do it gradually and gradually make the circle, the outward swing slightly more each time. Alright, so I'll go out this way. Just relax, don't force anything. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do the other side. So up and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good. So let's get on with some combat techniques. Okay, so pop one leg in front of the other. Bring your hands up to guard. Now let's have a look at stances. I love stances because they're so universal. We can adjust them to suit ourselves. I'll turn sideways so you can see a bit better. If I have a stance this length, it might be really comfortable for me, quite easy, and I can do everything. All the things that I would do in a class, I would do in a session, can be done from a stance this big. Right? And I would get whatever I would get from this. Now, if I make that stance longer, I can think to myself, do I need to do this? No, I don't need to do this. However, if I make my stance bigger, longer, wider, and I bend my knees a little more, then it's more of a workout. So I get more energy value from this, more fitness value, more activity value. But the choice is yours. You know, by all means do this if this is good for you, if you think this pushes you enough and this stretches you enough. But if you want a bit more out of it, everything to be more difficult, more challenging, then the bigger stance will do that. Because it does put more demand on your system, having a bigger stance, bending your knees more, and generally engaging more muscle. All the legs in your muscles are engaged more when you're in a bigger stance, and your glutes as well. Good, right, so having cleared that up, let's have a stance this way. Good. We're going to start off with the back knee. So you can come through here and back. Now, we've done back knee several times before. That shouldn't be too challenging for you. All right, are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Remember, any height is good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Super. Switch legs. Ready? Get those hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Right now, switch legs. You can see that I've just done those techniques, those knee strikes straight on. Right, but this time, what I want us to do is make an adjustment and then do it. Right, because the more flexibility, the more variety we have in what we can do, A, the more we'll enjoy our training, B, the more demanding it will be on us physically, so a higher level of fitness and activity, and 3, the more useful it is in real life, should it ever come to it. All right, so what I want us to do is I want us to turn and then strike. Okay, so we're going to turn off, line off center, turn and strike. Okay, so move around and strike. Now, if you're mirroring me, just move your back leg around this way and strike, yeah? So if you are mirroring me, you have your left leg in front, because this is my right leg, so the mirror will be left, wouldn't it? You need to then move your right leg across this way, get yourself stable, keep your hands up, and then throw that leg. All right, ready? Here we go. 1, step across. and knee. How much do you step across? Entirely up to you. Just getting you to move. 2, knee cross and knee. 3, leg across and knee. I'm going to put that leg back where I took it off, where it took off from. That's more stable. 4, to the side, knee and back. 6, off to the side, knee and back. 7, off to the side, keep those hands up, knee and back. 8, off to the side, knee and back. 9, off to the side, knee and back. 1 more. 10, off to the side, knee and back. Good. Now change legs, put the other one in front. Again, if you're mirroring me, this leg will bring over your left leg. Move it across to the side, keep your hands up. Throw the knee. What should I do? I'll land behind. So I'll do my knee, I'll land behind. And I'll put this foot back where it was. Okay, ready? So hands up. Step off to the side. 1, knee, back. And return to our start position. 2, off the side, knee, land, back. 3, hands up, keep your hands up, knee, back to our start position. 4, step off to the side, keep your hands up, knee, back. 5, back. Good, back to our start position. 6, off to the side, hands up, knee, back. 7, side, knee, back. 8, up to the side, knee, back. 9, up to the side, knee, and back. 1 more. 10, to the side, knee, and back. Good. All right, just grab yourselves a quick drink. All right, good. Now let's add some hand techniques into that movement, shall we? So, pop one leg forward. And again, if you're mirroring, great. So you'll have your left leg forward. I'm going to step up to the side, palm, palm, knee. Now, I know you might be thinking, oh, goodness me, palm, palm, knee again, or palm, palm again. Brilliant. I love it because it's so simple, so easy and so effective. Right, so we're stepping offline. So our target is going down there. Sorry, the person who's attacking us is going down there. We go bam, bam, bam. Yeah, but we've moved offline. So if the line of attack was the shield logo, yeah, then we've moved offline. So the line of attack now goes past us, bam, bam, bam. Yeah, so our opponent is in front of us, but we're not in front of him, her, whatever. All right, ready? Get those hands up. 1, step off. 1, 2, 3. 2, step off. 1, 2, 3. 3, step off. 1, 2, 3. 4, step off. 1, 2. 5, step off. 1, 2, 3. 6, step off line. 1, 2, 3. 7, step off line. 1, 2, 3. 8, step off line. 1, 2, 3. 9, step off line. 1, 2, 3. And 10, step off line. 1, 2, 3. Good, change legs. Good, right now we're going to go this way with the back leg. 1, 2, 3. I'll move over a little bit and then we can use the shield logo as the line of attack still. Right, so I'm right in front of the logo line. So step off line. 1, 2, 3, Yeah, here we go. 2, step off line. 3, step off line. 1, 2, 3. 3, off line. I might have done more than 1, 3 there. 4, step off line. 1, 2, 3. I can actually count in order and get most of the numbers right in the correct order most of the time. But when I talk about something else, it messes with the order in my head. Right, 4, step off line. 1, 2, 3. 5, off line. 1, 2, 3. 6, off line. 1, 2, 3. 7, off line. 1, 2, 3. 8, off line. 1, 2, 3. 9, step off line. 1, 2, 3. And 10, step off line. 1, 2, 3. Good. All right. Relax for a second. I want you to think now about blocking. Now it's all very well moving. So if something's coming straight at me from where you are, and I move out of the way, great. It misses. If it's straight, it misses. But what I can do to make that even more likely is to bring an arm across in a block, right? So this, we call this an inside block, and it comes across this way, so from here. So it's like double safe. I'm moving out of the way so I wouldn't get hit, but also I'm sweeping my hand across to make sure that whatever was going to hit me, I can just push away. Yeah, so it's double safe if you like. So let's keep this simple to begin with. And I'll step the way that I was stepping because then it is easier. And I'll sweep my arm outwards or I'll block with the back hand. But let me show you. All right, so pop one leg in front, hands up. All right, now something coming straight towards my face. I'm going to push this way. Yeah, so this hand will do the blocking because I'm pushing it out of the way. And then palm with the other hand. Yeah, does that make sense? All right, I could bring this arm across and push it outwards. There'll be a side block. And palm with the other hand. It really doesn't matter. Let's do a few. So let's do a few with our back hand. So push with the back hand, palm with the front hand. Front hand's on the legs in front. Yeah, and then after a while, we'll do an outward block, palm with the back hand. Okay, ready? Here we go then. So, you're going to block with this hand first. This hand, one at the back. So I've got my right leg in front. So if you're mirroring, this will be your left leg. This will be your left hand. Right, but we're going to block with the other one. This hand. Yeah, right, so imagine the technique coming straight to our nose, straight to our face here. Push, palm. Yeah, counter attack. Ready? Here we go. 2, step off line, push, palm. 3, step off line, push, palm. 4, step off line, push, palm. 5, step off line, push, palm. 6, step off line, push, palm. 7, step off line, push, palm. 8, step off line, push, palm. 9, step off line, push, palm. 10, off line, push, palm. Good, right, change legs. Then we go around this way, push, palm. Yeah, so we're going to step off with this leg. It's going to go in this direction, our hands are up. This hand pushes across, palm. Yeah, so it just makes sense, the technique was going to go to our nose. As I step, this hand pushes it out of the way, my palm with the other one. Ready, here we go, get those hands up. 1, push, palm. 2, push, palm. 3, push, palm. 4, push, palm. 5, step off, push, 6, push, palm. 7, push, palm. 8, push, palm. 9, push, palm. 10, push, palm. Good. All right, change legs. So we can do, well, there are loads of things that we could do. Let's do as I said and block with the other hand. Right, so imagine the technique coming to my nose this way. And I'll put my hand this side of it and we'll push it outwards. Yeah, so let's, just to make things more varied, we'll push this way, palm, and then knee. Yeah, so we're here like this, and we'll step off to the side, push the technique up this way, palm, and then back knee. Okay, ready? So get those hands up. Use the shield logo as the line of attack. Right, so you can see I'm in front of that logo at the moment, so I would be the line of attack. And the step up, push. So the technique now goes there, directly to that. Palm with the other hand, knee shrunk. Ready? Here we go now. This is an outside block. Ready? Get those hands up. 1, push, palm, knee. 2, push, palm, knee. 3, push, palm, knee. 4, push, palm, knee. 5, push, palm, knee. 6, push, palm, knee. 7, push, palm, knee. 8, push, palm, knee. 9, push, palm, knee. Last one. 10, push, palm, knee. Good. All right, change legs, put the other one in front. So this time this leg's going to go this way. Push outwards, palm, knee. Okay, ready with me then? We'll do 10 this side as well. 1, push, palm, knee. 2, push, palm, knee. 3, push, palm, knee. 4, push, palm, knee. 5, push, palm, knee. 6, push, palm, knee. 7, push, palm, knee. 8, push, palm, knee. 9, push, palm, knee. One more. 10, push, palm, knee. All right, good. Good. Now, as I've said, you could be doing this nice and gently. You could be going 1, 2, 3, or if you wanted to, you could be going bam, bam, bam. But the choice is yours. All I worry about is you're getting something from it. You're getting what you want from it. Yeah, and martial arts so varied, so flexible. It can be so much to so many people. But I definitely want it to be an interesting activity for you, so that you keep doing it, so that it helps with your health and your vitality and your movement and your mobility. And you stay flexible, you stay active, you stay mobile. Okay, now I'm going to do a Tai Chi, a Qigong exercise with you called parting the clouds. So we're going to start with our feet nice and wide, but I like to get mine about 1.5 times my shoulder width. And I just bend softly and I bring my hands up the center of my body, breathe in as I come up. I'm coming up higher, all the way to just above the crown of my head, and then out with the breath as I float the arms down this way Soften my knees again. Okay, it's nice and simple. Parting the clouds. All right, ready? So we'll begin here. Breathe in. Through the nose. Out through the mouth. Slide them down. Do 3 more. All right, super duper. Good. All right, brother, we're going to wind up there for today. Now, what I'm hoping you understand is this. I'm not going to inundate you with technique after technique after technique after technique on a really quick basis. I'm going to feed the techniques in slowly. And as we feed them in, I'm going to show you lots of different ways to use them. Because the way I think is this. I would much rather have a small number of techniques that you were really comfortable with and I was really comfortable showing you. I would much rather that than have 30 or 40 techniques that we knew less well, we were less familiar with, we weren't really sure how to use them. To me, it makes much more sense to have a few techniques, maybe 3 hand techniques, 3 leg techniques that we can use in lots of different ways. We can move and use them. We can defend and use them. We can be the aggressor and use them. We can use them in lots of different ways. That makes far more sense to me than having 12, 15 hand and 12 or 15 hand leg techniques that we were much less familiar with, and much less happy with, and much less precise with. You know, I want you to be efficient. I want you to be precise, and I want you to have a really good interest in what we're doing. Yeah, so hopefully you'll enjoy the fact that I'm showing you these different aspects and different ways to use the techniques, rather than just showing you lots of techniques. I have lots of techniques that I could show you, but I just think that to do that gradually is a much better idea. All right, good. All right, feet together, hands by your sides, and bow. Thanks for joining me, guys. Look forward to seeing you next time.